Okay, welcome. My video is not working for some reason, so I'm going to have to record without it. And today I just want to show you how to use your keywords, how to know what the question is asking you, actually break down the questions using NCLEX Mastery. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Here is the online version of NCLEX Mastery. I have already logged in. This is how you see your performance scores. When you answer questions, they give you the option of, if you got the question right, you want to hit that no button because you absolutely knew the information. If you were kind of iffy and you didn't, you kind of struggled and didn't know what was going on, then you hit the somewhat, or if you had some of the questions right, and let's say if we select all apply, some of the questions right and one wrong, of course, we all do that. Then you hit that somewhat no button. And then if you had like no total clue as to what was going on in your question and you were just stumped, you had, you struggled a little bit, then you want to hit that don't know button, okay? And then it gives you a performance score. So let's just jump right into questions. Let's do some pharmacology questions. Okay, a client taking alcohol reports hair loss. Which action taken by the nurse is appropriate? Here we see this keyword appropriate, okay? Our test taking strategy tells us that appropriate, okay, most appropriate, whatever it may be that has appropriate in it, you have to look at something that is therapeutic, okay? Tell the client not to worry that it will grow back. Contact the provider and ask for the client to be given a prescription shampoo. Notify the healthcare provider immediately. Explain that this is an expected side effect. So what you want to do is you want to read all your answer choices first, okay? The topic is Valpura. If you do not know the classification, go ahead and look at your answer choices, okay? We know that some of the side effects can be common or adverse, all right? This is how you use your content to answer to eliminate the answer choices. So we know that they want to know about hair loss. Hair loss could be a side effect. So by putting those keywords together, valperiod, hair loss, appropriate, we're going to eliminate our answer choices first. All right, that's exactly what you want to get in the habit of doing, eliminating instead of going straight for the answer. So it says, I'm going to read them again. Tell the client not to worry, that it will go back. Contact the provider and ask for the client to be given a prescription shampoo. Notify the healthcare provider immediately. Explain that this is an expected side effect. So I'm going to start by eliminating number one, because we never tell a patient not to worry, okay? Those are just words that you do not want to see in a question, so I want to eliminate that. The second one says contact the provider and ask for the client to be given a prescription shampoo. Okay, seems reasonable. Notify the healthcare provider immediately. Okay, so here we have two things that are saying the same thing, right? If you have two things that are saying the same thing, 9 times out of 10, it is not going to be either of them. So I'm going to eliminate both of these, and I am only left with explain that this is an expected side effect. Now, this answer choice makes me feel good because it's related to my question, okay, to some of the keywords that's in the question. So I'm going to click this one. and it's correct. Okay, now let's see the rationale that the question gives us. This is an inappropriate statement made by the nurse, which provides the client with false sense of hope. Okay, never tell a person not to worry. Now you know why, because it gives the person a false sense of hope. Contact the provider and ask for the client to be given a prescription shampoo. Prescription shampoos are not recommended for alopecia associated with valproate therapy. Alopecia hair loss is suspected a common side effect of valproate. Notifying the healthcare provider urgently is not necessary at this time. Explain that this is an unexpected side effect. Common side effects of valproate include nausea, vomiting, alopecia, tremors, vertigo, fatigue, thrombocytopenia. So listen, guys, anytime you have side effects, you absolutely want to identify if it is common or adverse. And here we see that it's a common side effect, okay, just for future reference. You want to identify if it's common or adverse, and you see it's a common side effect, which nausea, vomiting, there's your common nausea, vomiting, okay? So we got some alopecia here, tremors, vertigo, which is dizziness, fatigue, and thrombocytopenia. So thrombocytopenia would be a unusual common side effect, something that you will remember about valproate having this side effect, okay? Because you don't see a lot of things having thrombocytopenia. So when you do, you're gonna remember, oh, okay, thrombocytopenia is associated with this valproate medication. And now, if you didn't know what the medication was, it's no big deal, because we solved this by not even knowing what the medication classification was. We solved it by using the keywords and the appropriate keyword at the end of the question. But here it is. Valproate is commonly used in the treatment of epilepsy and bipolar disorder. So this is the classification of the medication, epilepsy for seizures, most commonly used for seizures, and bipolar disorder, okay? Then you got a long laundry list of common side effects, and then you got adverse side effects. Less common side effects, which just means adverse, include weight gain, edema, and acne. The client can be encouraged to use mouth soap, soft brushes, and avoid dyes with hair care. The client can also be encouraged to use zinc, selenium, biotin supplements, which may help to generate hair growth and help to halt additional hair loss. Discontinue the offending drug is treatment for drug-induced alopecia if an alternative drug is effective for the client disorder. So they're saying the alternative would be to ask the doctor, hey, can I get an alternative medicine? Right? Okay. So we knew this one. We're going to click the no button and move on. Okay, so that is one video that I just wanted to show you. I will be doing more videos, so please, please, please check back into the boot camp for more videos coming up, okay?